Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to explore how to enhance Neovim workflow with vibe coding using Avante plugin and Ollama for local LLM support. So let's start. Now I'm opening Avante plugins GitHub repository. Okay, so Avante Neovim. So this is the GitHub repository for Avante plugin. This is a Neovim plugin. So I'm using LazyWin. So this is the configuration that I need to add. So I've already added it in my Neovim configuration setup. You see here in this example, they are using Claude provider as your LLM model provider. So this is the model that they are using, Claude is for Netflow. So it supports Claude, it supports OpenAI, it supports Azure OpenAI, also it supports GitHub Copilot, and also it supports Ollama. Also, I have another video on using GitHub Copilot with Neovim. There we are using GitHub Copilot Neovim plugin, which is only for GitHub Copilot. But in this Avante, you can add both GitHub Copilot and Ollama. Also, you can add more AI tools or plugins or providers, AI providers. You can add more AI providers. So let me open my Neovim configuration. So this is my Neovim configuration. So I have already added it. Okay. So I have added Copilot. So this way you can add the Copilot. You can give the model name and you can give the endpoints for your GitHub Copilot. Here is for Ollama. So right now I have made Copilot as default. Let me change it to Ollama. So now Ollama will be acted as the default. Okay. So let me this. So let me first start my LLM model using Ollama. So I will run Ollama run when .5 coder 3D. So this is the model that I have downloaded with Ollama. I also have videos on Ollama if you want to see how to run different models using Ollama. I will share the videos links, so you can check that. So this is the model that I will be using. So let me start this model. So yeah, so this is started now. What is LLM model? So you can see that this is my model which is running locally on my machine. Okay. So let me move this to another workspace. Open a folder. So okay, so this is an empty folder. So let me get inside it. Okay, let me open the chat here. So I open it by pressing, let me close and open it again. Space bar plus A. Now you can see, let me hide my window. Okay, so space A. These are all the options. Avante ask, add all of. So these are all Avante related functionalities which are here. So you can use all these shortcuts to do that. So I will be starting with A. So Avante ask. So let me give it a prompt. Okay, so I'm asking it, I want to create a shell script to generate EC key pairs and generate CSR. I want to use SCCP 256 R1 is a curve as default. So let us ask this question to it. So I will just press Ctrl S to submit my query. So right now if you see there is a date and time, and the model that I am using is Ollama when 2.5 coder 3D. So it started providing me the answer. Okay, so let us see what it has given me. Shell, okay, it has created generate C private key. I want to create a shell script. This is the same question that I have asked. Main script. So it is saying this script creates a shell script that generates an EC key pair using this curve. It defines two functions: generate EC private key and extract public key from private key to handle the generation of the private key and extraction of the public key in temp format. Okay. Get a shell script to generate EC pairs again. It has provided this script to us. Let us do one thing that, and it has given us the instruction what to do. So it says save the script, copy the above script into a file, for example generate keys.ssh. So let me do one thing. So first of all I will create one file. It says generate keys.sh. Okay. After that it says to copy this code. So I will just copy it using B. So I have gone into a visual mode. I'm selecting all the files. I've copied all the files. Now I will just paste it here. Paste it here. Yeah. We close this. Okay, so this is the script. It has created this script. Okay. Path to keys. Let me change the path to this. So I'm updating the path here. So I want the keys to be created inside my project folder in keys folder. Okay, it says copy the above script into a file, for example this, replace itna with your desired directory where you want to store the keys. Run chmod itna to make the script executable and then execute the script. Okay, so let's try this. Close this window. I will open my terminal. It says first to run chmod. So basically we are providing the execute permission to our script. So, yes. Now we will execute this script. Let me execute and see what happens. Okay, using curve name prime 256 v1 instead of SU2 v1, read EC key, write EC key. So it has provided us the EC keys. So let us see in the keys folder. You can see here a private key and a public key is created. So let me open those. So this is our private key. This is our public key. Now let's do one thing. Again, open our create window. I want to generate CSR using these. Okay. So next step, we want to generate a CSR. CSR is basically a key signing request. Fine. So what it says, it has provided us a code for another script. Okay. So let me first create the file or file. So generate underscore csr.sh. So we'll copy this code. Okay, so what it is going here, so first it is asking the key directory. So it is in keys folder. Okay, private key is here. Now it has provided a openssl command to generate a CSR. Okay. Again, we will give it permission to execute. Now we have two scripts. So generate key, this script we already executed, right? Now we have generate CSR. So let us run this script or execute this script and see if our CSR is getting created or not. Okay, I think we have not saved the file. So now I have saved the file. So let me run the script. So I'm going to rerun the script. Okay, you are about to ask enter coding that will be incorporated into certificate because what you are about to enter is what is called a distinguished name or a DN. There are quite few. You can leave some blank. Okay, so it says country name, maybe I will write India. State name, Delhi. Locality name, say New Delhi. Organization X, Y, Z. Unit name X, just A. Common name. Write it, test CSR. Email address test @123 abc.com. Okay, please enter the following extra attributes to be sent with the certificate request. So let us keep it empty. I don't want any extra attributes. Okay, so now our CSR is created. Okay, let us see if the CSR is correct or not. So again, I will open the browser. Decoder. Okay, let me decode it. Fine. So if you see here, key size is fine. EC256. We have created EC keys. CSR has a valid signature. So these were the values that we added, right? And these are the details. So if you want to see the details, CSR information, we can check here. This is the ASN1 information for this, and this is hex encoded CSR. can see that it has created the CSR successfully. Now, also we can change the model. Let me do one thing. Let me let me go change the model. So this is Copilot. Let me change the Copilot model. Let me select this GPT 4. So now I have changed the model. So let me open a new window. So I will press space A and N. So it has started a new chat. So let me ask it to modify. I want to update the. I want to see each and every CSR in search CSR folder. Okay, let's ask this question. Wait, so I want there should be a CSR folder, in that it should be created. So you can see here it has updated the file itself. Now, when I was using local LLM model, it was not a very big model. It was a small model. Okay, so it was not able to update these files. So it was just acting as a chatbot AI. So I was asking it the queries and it was providing me the solution in the chat box itself. Now I have added this or changed the model to Copilot model. So Copilot model is now acting as a agent mode, and if you can see, it has updated the existing script. So if I want to accept the changes, I can press yes, or I can press all yes. So sometimes it has multiple tasks. So if it has a multiple task and you do all, then all the tasks will be performed. So let me press on yes. Now if you see, it has updated the CSR directory. Okay, let's say yes. Now we can create now we can just run the script again, see if the certificate is created inside the CSR folder or not. Okay, so I created a new CSR. Now you can see here, this time the CSR is created inside the CSR folder. Let me do one more thing. I want CSR name to be taken as user input. My name is not empty and has not provided. Okay, it is doing some tasks. Here you can see the model Copilot GPT 4.1 is being used. It looks like it is taking some time. Chat. Again, let me ask the query again, and if it is still taking, it will take more time, I will change the model to Ollama model. I want to okay, let us see this time. Okay, I think it was stuck there. There could be some bug in the plugin or some bug with the server. So now you can see it has updated this. Let me do yes. So it has updated the script. Yes. Now let us run the script again and see. So now it is asking me the CSR. This is the news CSR 2. Okay, now again the CSR is created. So you can see here how we can use Avante plugin, okay, to use it with our Neovim setup, okay, Neovim editor. This, yeah, thanks all everyone. So this is all. This is the way you can use Avante plugin to use Ollama, or you can use Copilot. Also, you can use OpenAI and other AI providers or LLM model providers and configure in this provider section. Okay.